Hey guys. Okay, so I have my last housekeeping announcement here at the end of the video. Actually, I'm probably going to move this to the beginning. I want you to know that this part one of this video, this one is part two, but part one right now, I'm trying to upload. It's been 45 minutes and only 11% of it has uploaded. I have used different apps. I have used different browsers. I have used um, different devices to upload my things to see if it can assist in decreasing the upload time. It works just fine on my own personal channel, like with my family videos, things that I share with my friends and our team. It's only this channel that has these ridiculous upload times. Think throttling. This is yet another way they're trying to silence me since that whole pseudo executive order of anti-conservative bias was implemented back in August. And I just want you to know that this continues to happen behind the scenes. The ways that you can help me are, of course, by watching the ads. You can mute them. You can, I don't know, if you have your own channels, you might be able to go in and in preferences, block certain ads or things that you don't want to see, because I no longer see Trump ads. But I have also added to my subscription list things that I subscribe to, like, food and house, a home and garden, golf, everything, so that it dilutes that algorithm so I don't see political ads anymore. I'm seeing more of those other things. So that's another suggestion for you guys, because I know some of you hate seeing his ads all the time. But anyway, so you can help by watching the ads, clicking like, clicking subscribe, clicking share, commenting. Because the other thing that happens with this algorithm is that I'm not being found necessarily through searches. It's through these end screens at the end of my videos where you guys are finding more videos. So if you could please click on the end screens to get to your next video within my channel, that is also very helpful. And the thing about stats, the reason why I share my stats with you guys to show the manipulation that's going on behind the scenes is because if the views change, but they're still getting logged, tabulated in YouTube, but my algorithm shows a different number. As I'm monetized, I'm only receiving credit for those views that show up in my stats. YouTube Google gets the other portion. It's essentially theft. I've determined that I'm only getting about a tenth, maybe a third at best, of the views that are actually happening. So it's theft. At some point, I have to move this channel, but that's a big deal because it's hard to move all of you to a new place, especially when your subscriptions and notifications habitually get turned off. So that's all. I appreciate you guys so much. I love your feedback. I so appreciate all your love and support. I love doing this for all of you. And I love the message and the vibe that we're trying to hold out there and sustain to protect us all. Okay? Enjoy the eclipse season, you guys. Take care of you. Okay, thanks. I'm fluffing my hair. Okay, so in this final deck, this is Donald. On the Ascendant 4, you know what? You can be last. And then this is Ukraine. start with, this was on, oh, Jesus. This is on the ascendant. Remember, the ascendant is the sign that was coming up over the eastern horizon, you know, as the earth is rotating, and, you know, it's before sunrise, because you can see that the sun is below this is the horizon, the east-west horizon. Jupiter will rise first, but the sun still has about an hour to go, an hour more to go before it rises. So, the sign that's at the eastern horizon is what's giving life to the chart. Like when you're born and you take your first breath, you have a sign on the eastern horizon. Now, the ascendant is 0 Capricorn. So all of a sudden, it's like a jolt because this sign changes and it's a cardinal sign, which is like the beginning of a season, and that's when things kind of lurch forward. It's ruled by Saturn. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. It's conjunct Pluto. Remember when I said the Saturn-Pluto conjunction, things are going to break. With this full moon and Uranus going direct, things are going to be explosive and things will happen suddenly. Okay? You have to watch your heart throughout this upcoming full moon through next week, through the next, let's just say to the end of January, okay? Good heart health, low stress. So, so Iran had the 8 of Pentacles on the ascendant. What have I been saying over and over again? The assassination of Soleimani had to do with data and elections. And here, the Iranian government, the country of Iran, has data on the ascendant at the time this plane takes off. Putin has everyone's attention. Well, this is what the airplane says. Something bad's going to happen. Do I have your attention? Canada has the World card about endings. This is very interesting because the World card has been so prominent since the first day of winter, since the new moon solar eclipse, since the first quarter moon and heading into the full moon. This is very interesting that Canada has this. The endings, that we're coming to the end. Well, and Putin's maybe warning Canada, it's not the end. Ukraine on the ascendant had the moon outrage. Just cruel outrage, explosive outrage, anger because this keeps happening to them. Donald had the Empress, Trump, Russia. That's him acknowledging, yeah, we agreed to do this together. This was our agreement. So that's what's giving Donald life with this airplane crash. So in the first house of identity, how I'm defined, the airplane says they were defined by something suddenly being manipulated. What the heck? The first house. Well. Iran had the World card about endings in the first house of identity. Canada had that on the ascendant, giving them life. I don't know what this relationship is between Canada and Iran, but something's up. Canada had the 3 of Cups. I don't know why they have the 3 of Cups. Usually that's a celebration. It's an elections. Oh my God, their elections are getting manipulated. Donald had, the Eight of Swords reversed. So the Eight of Swords, you know, you're being held captive. When it's reversed, there's a relief from that, or there's a delay in being held captive. He's probably wanting a delay in jail sentencing. Ukraine has the Six of Wands. Six Wands mob is back, and they know it. Six Wands mob being Trump, Putin, Unji, Netanyahu, MBS, and others. In the 12th house of secrets, hidden enemies, the plane said that there was a spy, a hidden spy, mutable air Gemini, hidden attack by public servants, governments. Iran has an agreement here. They knew that was going to happen. Canada has the work of the devil. Crazy how that matches the United States of America, or Trump's. Ukraine has the Page of Swords. It was an attack. 11th house of hopes, wishes, friendships, innovation. The airplane had Donald Trump making an offer. Donald had Two of Pentacles. I'm offering to balance the money. And the numbers for you, Putin. Iran. Oh, here we have captivity again. Who just had this Eight of Swords captivity? Donald. Donald had relief from captivity. Iran has captivity. Canada has the Trump dynasty. Ukraine has a tower moment. See, wow, Canada has gotten sucked in. That was a message to Canada that you're ours. Holy crap. 10th house, public skies. We have the United States of America because there's missile attacks are happening against the U.S. Not so far away. Iran has the Emperor, Donald. Canada has the Queen of Wands, Speaker Pelosi. Ukraine has the Two of Coins, Two of Pentacles. They are trying to keep balance as well. And here we have Donald, Three of Wands. He has put this plan to action. In lands far away, Putin is king. Donald says, Two of Swords. Pick me, pick me. I'm being sanctioned, though. Ooh, I wonder if that has to be with sanctions, because this is also my impeachment. It's my impeachment and sanctions card. So Donald got the message about sanctions. Iran has comfort and security. Canada has MBS. MBS was part of this against Canada. Ukraine, Revelation. They're going to reveal stuff. Ukraine is going to reveal stuff. They are going to reveal stuff at some point. The airplane, in terms of shared resources, has the Trump crime syndicate here. 8th house of life and death. The Trump campaign. Donald has the Seven of Wands Facebook. Ukraine has the Knight of Cups. That was an offer that was made about Donald is fighting Ukraine because of the offers he's made. Canada has the Knight of Pentacles. Shut up. Ah! Iran has the Wheel of Fortune, the timing, the Knight of Pentacles. This keeps showing up for the full moon. But this is Canada. Knight of Pentacles, Canada. Who's got the money offer going with Canada? Oh, man, I think we're going to be finding out stuff about Canada. In the 7th house, Donald's opponent, always the opponent,
We have news from Russia. Donald had 2 cards here. A tower moment. The Knight of Cups is having a tower moment. Donald was told to do this. He had no choice. He was told what to do. Iran said death to America. Canada says, but I want comfort and security. Or oligarchs. Ukraine says America. Ukraine wants America to help them, but it's like they're caught up in this difficulty and trust. It's like, I feel like everyone is just waiting for Donald to get hauled out, and then everyone's foreign policy can resume. And the 6th house. Now remember, this is where the Justice card was for Bill Barr. Public servants. This is where the moon is. Gemini. Bill Barr, Mike Pence, Rudy Giuliani, Don Julio, all Geminis. Iran has, the assault. There is an assault happening they know about. Canada there's some new money here and some new power. Public servants. Oh, Canada, what is going on with you? Ukraine has the 10 of Cups, the Republican Party for the U.S. Oh, no, Canada is going to be paying some serious cash to get to the bottom of this. Iran had the assault. I don't know why Ukraine had the 10 of Cups unless it's the Republican Party. And Donald had the High Priestess, which always goes back to elections and Russia hacking elections. Always the High Priestess is hacking elections. So Donald gave up a bunch of stuff to say, hey, please go hack our elections. Bill Barr said, hey, please hack our elections. The 5th house of the sun, we have the Queen of Swords, which is the impeachment, or it's SDNY, and it is having a very, very, very significant impact because of the plus sign. Donald here had, judgment. He is trying to delay judgment or trying to bias the judgments against him with the impeachment. Iran.
Oh my goodness, do you see that? That's mutual reception there. You see that 8 of Wands in my hand right there? And then you see the 8 of Wands down in the 4th below. That is mutual reception. The 4th house, what's going on in the ground? Iran having that same 8 of Wands in the 5th house. The 5th house represents the ruler of a nation because it has to do with the sun. What is happening on the ground there with the 8 of Wands? Whether the plane had something aim at it to bring it down, or something was ignited or arranged on the tarmac before it took off. That came with the knowing and blessing of the head of the government of Iran. In my humble opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only.
Iran has, we're coming for you quickly. Canada has trying to separate itself, I guess, from the U.S., huh? And Ukraine is horribly upset. The 4th house of defenses. We have on the ground here missiles incoming quickly, says the airplane. Donald has the Knight of Wands. Someone took action. He knows who launched these missiles. Iran says Lavrov. This is my Lavrov card now. Lavrov knows who launched it. Canada says it was an attack. Ukraine says stolen again. Lives, livelihood. We're sick of this. The third house of communications, digital social media, agreements, publications, neighborhoods. Donald is done. He has Russian strength with him here in communications. Iran has, don't look now, gaslighting. Canada has the White House. Canada is probably going to call the White House. Ukraine has the Hanged Man. Everything is not what it seems.
Everything is not what it seems, and Ukraine is the sacrificial lamb, yet again, having to be the martyr, the sacrifice for Putin's whims.
Second house, income gains. There we have Venus, money. We have Neptune right on the cusp here, so it's affecting both areas of income gains and communications. We have an ending here, the World card, which has been showing up so much. The World card has shown up as, you know, like Rebecca Mercer worried that this is the end of being able to hack elections. We have Putin with the World card saying, stop this impeachment process. Donald here has the Queen of Swords, impeachment. Wanting to end this impeachment process. Okay, can we just give another high fives to Speaker Pelosi for she got his ass impeached, withholding articles of impeachment, and look at how freaking nutso cuckoo they've gone. I am so sorry it came down to this with violence and this type of terroristic act. We always knew it was going to be an act of war, and that which followed was the only way we're going to be able to get through this to get him out. He was never not going to leave without a war or trying to incite that. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of them coming in here about this plane crash, and I've got to talk to them, guys. I gotta go to bed. I promise we will talk. I promise, okay? Oh, they're inspecting this. They're very interested in this and what's going on. Okay, you guys. Have at it. Look. And please help me when you get a chance, okay? So, Donald had the Queen of Swords, impeachment. Iran had exactly what happened, scorched earth. Ugh. Canada had timing, a bit of a jolt. Ukraine had the Page of... Shut up! Okay, the Page of Cups is the big thing that is happening at the full moon. The Page of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Page of Cups, what's this about? Ukraine, what's this about? Because it's in money and income. A plane just went down. Page of Cups, that's sometimes my Ivanka card. It's my elections, the voter card. It was showing as someone else tonight. Who was it showing as tonight? I forgot. What's this Page of Cups? Ukraine. Putin. The United States of America. No, Speaker Pelosi. The Magician manipulating. So, you guys, I think that part of this kind of attack they're planning on Pelosi because Putin and Trump are triangulating against her. I think she's getting Bidened. Maybe that's what this is about. An agreement between the Magician, airplane. It could be, this can be a variety of people. I've seen this a lot. The agreement with the government to magically make something happen with Putin, and there's Nancy Pelosi and Facebook. Pelosi's got Facebook Zuck in her back pocket, you guys. Transferring information. So there's someone who I think is going to snitch your tattle or rat out more stuff that's going on with Ukraine. Okay, so that's all that I have, you guys. I hope that answers some of your questions in more detail. We will talk with the passengers at another time, okay? Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please click like, subscribe, share. Make sure your notifications are totally, completely on for all things. And please comment, because you know how horribly algorithmed I'm getting by the powers that be. Okay, thanks you guys. Love you. Bye.